Good evening, Mrs. Wright. I'm Detective Thomas. My condolences on the deaths of your husband and his brother.
Would you like some water?
I apologize about this, but moments like this are crucial to the case. It is important we get the full details of what happened tonight while it's still fresh in your memory. We understand that your husband's younger brother came over for dinner, and everything seemed well till your neighbors heard you screaming. Mrs. King said they rushed in to see the bodies of both Cain and Abel on the floor. The nanny cam footage shows Cain putting a substance which the labs have now confirmed to be fentanyl in your husband's drink. So we're fully aware you didn't poison either of them. The footage also shows Cain drinking from the poisoned glass. My belief is he had no idea he was drinking from the same glass he had given to his brother. There was no audio, so we have no idea what the conversation between them was. Our lip-reading experts are working on it now, and we intend to get to the bottom of it. We need your help to understand why Cain would poison his brother. Was there a rift between them? The footage shows Cain reaching out for you before he drew his last breath. Did he say anything that can be of help?
Because of me.
Excuse me?
He poisoned Abel because of me.
Mrs. Wright, can you be more specific, please?
He said, I did this for you.
Help me understand that. Were you having issues with your husband or with his brother?
Have you ever been in love?
What's love got to do with this?
Everything. This is a love story, detective. I love my husband so very much. And I loved his brother just as much. I couldn't live without either of them. Now my greed has left me with neither of them. I met Cain and Abel on the same night 6 years ago. At the same club, but at different times. Cain lost me in the crowd, but Abel, he got my number. About a month later, Cain met me at Abel's house. And it was then I knew that I was the mystery woman he had been looking for. You see, Abel had mentioned how his brother met a woman the same night we met, and he had been searching for her ever since. Well, he had found me. But I was with his brother. You would think that it would put a stop to his feelings for me, but it only grew stronger. And his eyes told stories of his desires for me in ways I had never experienced. You're probably thinking, what about Abel? That man loved me like his life depended on it. He took care of me. And he looked out for me. Abel's love for me was pure and intentional. But Cain, he satisfied my sexual desires. He understood me. And I was fully myself with him. He was my best friend. The night before our wedding, the guys were out for Abel's bachelor party. And I had texted Cain to come over, that I had something important to discuss with him. Obviously, I told him not to tell anyone. Cain and I had sex for the first time that night. My husband and I didn't have sex till our wedding night. And the affair with Cain lasted from that night till this afternoon. Cain is the father of the twins.
You mentioned seeing Cain this afternoon. What was his demeanor like?
He was happy. We had spent a few hours together, but it was cut short because Abel couldn't pick the kids up from school. Before I left, he tried to convince me to take the kids and run away with him. But I told him that it was not possible. And that it wasn't the right time to talk about it. When he came over for dinner, it was perfect timing. Abel had just noticed my wedding ring wasn't on my finger. But by the time he asked where it was, Cain had secretly passed it to me, letting me know that I had left it at the hotel. After dinner, Cain helped put the kids to bed. And he came back down to find Abel and I kissing in the kitchen. And he didn't look too happy about that when they both walked out. But I thought, it's nothing. It's jealousy, right? I can handle him. I can always handle them both. I guess not. Because now they're both dead. Gone. Forever. And I'm all alone.
You're not alone, Mrs. Wright. You have your children. Yes, you've made some choices I would call terrible, but I really hope you learn from them. And for the sake of the twins, you need to start making better choices. Get some help. Start loving yourself so you can love your children right. How can you love others if you don't first love yourself?